I'm Jessica.
And hi, I'm Patrick. How are you doing today, Jessica?
I'm doing great, thank you. And how are you doing, Patrick?
I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. And how are you today, Higashiko students? So first, we have an announcement. Next week, there will be no videos. No videos next week. But please watch the channel for announcements about the next videos. Thanks. Next, today, we are going to talk about winning the lottery and what we would do if we had a lot of money. I have some vocabulary for you. One is lottery. And another is win the lottery.
Okay, so winning the lottery is an imaginary situation. It's not real, or it's almost impossible. So when we talk about imaginary situations, we use different language. So instead of saying I will or I can, we use would or could. Here, you would say will becomes would and can becomes could. So when you answer the question, if you won the lottery, what would you do? You say, if I won the lottery, I would or I could. So here, if I won the lottery, I would. So Patrick, if you won the lottery, what would you do?
So if I won the lottery, if I had a lot of money, there are many things I would like to do. First, I would want to give some money to my family and my close friends. Second, I would want to donate money. Donate money to groups that help people or groups that help animals and so on. And third, I would want to save some money. So when I retire, after I stop working, I could have money for my future life and also money to give to my children in the future and so on. But also, if I had a lot of money, I would want to buy a nice house. I would want to buy a nice car. And I would want to go to space. That would be really cool. Yeah, I want to go to space. Yeah, I want to go to space. I want to look at Earth from space. That would be really cool. That's what I would do.
So I have a question for you. Now you lived in Japan, and before you lived in the United States. So if you had all this money, where would you buy your house?
That's a good question. So if I had a lot of money, actually, I probably would buy a house in Japan and a house in America. So I could have two nice houses. Because both America and Japan are my homes, my two homes. So I would want to have two homes to live in.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, thanks. And how about you, Jessica? If you won the lottery, what would you do?
So I really value freedom. So if I won the lottery, I would want to do something where I was only responsible to me, only me. And so I think I would buy a place like this, a little cafe, very cute, just a few tables, maybe even smaller than this. And I would spend all day in the kitchen cooking food for people, and giving it to them. And I think it would be very fun to just spend all day making perfect food for very nice people without any other responsibilities. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. What kind of food would you cook at the cafe?
Yes. I would cook like comfort food sort of things. So like food that makes you happy. Maybe the type of food your mother would cook for you when you had a very bad day and you were very sad or something. Food that when you eat it, you're just immediately happy. So, for example, I would make macaroni and cheese, or like French onion soup, or like really nice sandwiches, something like that. And also sweets, so many sweets, like cakes and pies and cookies, all kinds of sweets. I would just spend all day cooking for people, and that would be perfect.
Wonderful. That sounds like a really nice thing to do if you had a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah. So if Jessica won the lottery, she would open a cafe. And if I won the lottery, I would use my money to help people, but also maybe go to space, because that would be cool. So how about you, Higashiko students? Today's question is, if you won the lottery, what would you do? Once more. If you won the lottery, what would you do? Okay.
Okay. So we look forward to reading all of your wonderful dreams. And remember to bring in your notebooks next week when school starts. And we will see you guys later. Okay? Bye.
Bye-bye.